Stop. If your child is about to choose an engineering branch, don't make that decision without watching this video fully. Because one wrong choice during admission doesn't just affect the next 4 years, it can influence your child's confidence, career growth, and opportunities for decades. Everyone is saying, let's take a CSE. Social media says AI is the future. Some colleges are promoting data science. Others claim ECE is making a massive comeback. So, who is actually telling the truth? The shocking reality is the thousands of parents choose engineering branch based on trends, relatives' advice, or placements, packages without knowing whether it's actually the right fit for your child. Then how do you know which advice is actually right for your child? What if your child gets a computer science in the top college? But after spending 4 years struggling because they never enjoyed coding. Or what if they reject electronics today without realizing it could lead to exciting careers in future like the semiconductors, robotics, embedded systems, and even the software. That's why exactly I made this video. By the end, you won't just know the difference between the CSE, AI, data science, and ECE. You will know how to choose the right one that truly matches your child's strengths. And don't miss the final part of this video because I will share the same decision framework I use while guiding the students and parents during the career counseling sessions. And here is my promise to you, stay with me till the end because I will reveal the one factor that matters more than salary, college's ranking, or branch itself. It is the factor that many families realize only after it's too late. And if you understand this one right now, you will never look at the engineering admissions the same way again. Hi, I am Rajni Devi, certified career counselor and the founder of Shine Careers. Every admission season, I meet parents who ask me one question: which engineering is the best? But I always tell them they're asking the wrong question. Yes, the real question is which engineering suits my child the best? And the small change in thinking can completely transform your child's career. Today, we are going to compare CSE, AI, data science, and ECE, not by salaries or placements, but by future opportunities, required skills, AI's impact, career growth, and most importantly, the type of student who is most likely to succeed in each branch. So, let's go into the video. Thousands of students choose engineering. Engineering is the not just getting admission. It's about studying that subject for 4 years, building projects, developing the skills, eventually building a career around it. If your child doesn't enjoy what they are learning, those 4 years become much harder than expected. Now, does that mean that engineering is not a good option for your child? Not at all. Engineering is the best option for a child, but not for all. It for the very few right students. So let's understand who is that student right fit for the engineering. Let's understand the now branch one by one. Let's take computer science engineering. The most talked about branch in nowadays computer science engineering. But before you decide whether CSE is right for your child, ask this simple question: does my child genuinely enjoy solving the logical problems and writing the code? Are they choosing the CSE just because everyone else is selecting? That answer alone can save years of frustration. In CSE, students learn programming, data structures, algorithms, databases, operating systems, networking, software engineering, and much more. Career opportunities include software, software engineer, full stack developer, cloud engineering, cybersecurity engineer, DevOps engineer, product engineer, and many other roles. The demand is very, very high and is very strong. But here is something that many YouTube videos don't tell you. Companies are no longer hiring just because someone has the CSE degree. They are hiring the students who have real projects, internships, strong problem solving skills, communications, and the ability to keep learning. And this becomes even more important because of AI. In a moment, I will explain why AI is changing engineering education itself and why that's creating both opportunities and challenges for today's students and parents. Artificial intelligence, we will call it as AI, is probably the fastest growing engineering specialization today, no doubt. But here is the biggest misconception. Many students think AI means they will simply use the chat GPT or build robots. The reality is very different. AI is deeply connected to the computer science and requires very strong foundation in programming, mathematics, statistics, and logical thinking. Students learn machine learning, deep learning, computer vision, natural languages processing, neural networks, and intelligent automation. If your child enjoys solving complex problems and loves learning continuously, then AI can be incredibly rewarding for your child. Remember, continuous learning. But there is one important point parents should understand technology. It may be any technology in AI. AI changes very rapidly, so it will change almost every few months. So, success in AI doesn't come from the degree alone, it comes from the mindset of the lifelong learner. Now let's move to a branch that many students underestimate but companies are increasingly valuing. That is nothing but data science. Yes, data science is where people hear data science, they immediately think it's nothing but only mathematics. But that's only part of the picture only. Today, almost every industry from healthcare, banking, e-commerce, sports, manufacturing, and even agriculture is making decisions based on the data. That's why data science professionals are in huge demand these days. Students typically learn statistics, Python, SQL, machine learning, data visualization, and analytics. If your child enjoys identifying the patterns, asking the questions, and making the decisions using the data, then data science could be an excellent choice. But before you decide between CSE, AI, and data science, there is another branch that's quietly becoming one of the strongest options in India. And surprisingly, many parents are still overlooking it. That is nothing but electronics and communication engineering. Short form is ECE. Electronics and communication engineering ECE, for many years, people are overshadowed by CSE. But today, the story is changing. Just look around you: smartphones, electric vehicles, medical equipment, satellites, defense equipment, robots, 5G networks, semiconductor chips. None of these exist without electronics and communication. Without electronics communication engineers, it's not possible. Students study electronics, communication, system, embedded systems, microprocessors, digital electronics, signal processing, VLSI, and more. Career opportunities includes semiconductor companies, embedded systems, chip design, Internet of Things, robotics, telecommunications, defense, automotive technology, and even in software companies too. And here is something many parents don't know. India is making significant invest in semiconductor manufacturing and electronics. creating new opportunities for ECE graduates. So, if your child enjoys electronics, physics, and understanding how technology works behind the scenes, ECE deserves very serious consideration. Now comes the most important part of this video. If you have been wondering, so which branch should I my child actually choose? Here is the answer. It's nothing but it's not any one branch. Actually, which branch should you choose? There is no single best engineering branch. Very honestly, I'm telling you. There is only the branch that is the best for your child is based on your child's interest and skills. So choose CSE if your child enjoys coding, software development, logical problem solving. Choose AI if they are fascinated by intelligence technologies and are comfortable with mathematics, continuous learning. Choose data science if they enjoy mathematics, statistics, and finding insights from the data. Choose electronics and communication engineering if you are very curious about electronics, hardware, communication systems, and emerging technologies. And finally, here is a one factor I promised you at the beginning. So, I'm sharing. A student's aptitude, interest, and willingness to build skills will always have a bigger impact and long term success than any branch name alone. That's what companies is rewarding these days. That's what creates a fulfilling careers. There is no doubt. That's why choosing the right fit is far more important than following the crowd. The best engineering branch is the one that matches your aptitude, interest, and career goals. Please listen again. It's aptitude, interest, and career goals. Before making this important decision, don't simply follow your friends or social media or trends. Understand your child's strengths first. A career decision made with clarity can save years of confusion and regret later. If you are a class 11 or 12 student or a parent trying to guide your child, please write your biggest engineering question in the comments. I personally answer as many as I can. If you found this video very useful, please like, share it with other parents and students and subscribe the Shine Careers Rajni Devi practical for practical career guidance to help you make informed career decisions. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video.